What you don't know about how to feel worthy of being well paid as a personal trainer could really hurt you. Hey, I'm Sensei Sarah here with another incredible insights episode for every personal trainer who wants to feel worthy of being well paid and see the growth opportunities that will explode your personal training business without having to worry that you're not good enough. So, here's this week's incredible insights. Number one, money isn't something to be scared of. So, we all have beliefs about money, and it probably stems from our childhood. But too often, our self esteem is tied to our level of income. And the pandemic really turned the screws on this because, in many cases, people who had never relied on handouts for anything in their lives were suddenly reliant on government grants and loans through no fault of their own. And this really hit self employed people really hard, both financially and emotionally. But the reality is that money will always come and it will always go. There will be times when everything is hard, and there will be times when everything is great. And there will always be people that the hard times affect badly, and those who aren't affected at all. But even in the hardest of times, people will always pay to have fun. So, whether that's through TV, video games, or even exercise, people pay for the things that they see as being good value for money. So, for personal trainers, our focus needs to shift from how much we're charging to how much value we're providing. And when you're confident in the amount of value you can provide, asking for money in exchange becomes a comfortable and easy thing to do rather than being afraid that someone won't pay you. So, incredible insight number two, comparison will kill your self esteem. Now, I've been working with personal trainers and coaches for over a decade, and it never fails to amaze me how much really experienced trainers underprice themselves by. And it always comes down to the same reason, comparison to other trainers. And these amazing trainers always believe that someone else is better than them. So they price themselves in the middle of the market. But this almost always leads to them feeling like they're grinding out a living, like they're underpaid, and a lot of the time they're just jealous of other trainers. And this is why comparison will kill your self-esteem. Now, most trainers don't even recognize that they aren't selling a service they're, that any old trainer can deliver. They're selling a result that they are uniquely qualified to deliver. And when you figure out what this result is for you, you can stop comparing yourself to other trainers, layer on that value, and finally get well paid for your skills, experience, and knowledge. So, incredible insight number three is don't look through your lens. So, maybe the biggest mistake of all that trainers make when it comes to money is charging clients what they themselves would be comfortable paying for their service. And that's always a huge mistake. Why? Because you already know what to do. And it might even feel like common sense if you've been a personal trainer for a long time. So, you don't value your skills as much as your clients do. But imagine that your car or your computer broke. If you didn't know anything about cars or computers, you'd feel lost, stuck, and if you were relying on either of those things for work, you'd probably pay whatever it took to get it fixed if you were desperate enough. Now, my granddad always used to say to me that if your boiler broke and the plumber came, took 5 minutes to assess it, then kicked it to get it working, he wouldn't be charging you for how long it took him to kick the boiler. He'd be charging you for knowing where to kick the boiler. Now, as a personal trainer, you already know how to get the results that your clients want. And to you, it's probably quite simple. But without the study, the expense, and the time that you've dedicated, you really wouldn't have a clue. So don't base your prices on what you would pay. Put yourself in your client's shoes and think about how valuable your knowledge and experience is to them. So, here are the big takeaways from today's Incredible Insights episode. Number one, money is not something to be afraid of, it's simply a value exchange. If you want more money, provide more value. Number two, stop comparing yourself to other trainers. That really only ever hurts you. Number three, Price your service based on the value of the result that you can deliver. Now, if you're a personal trainer who really wants to know how to make this work for you, do yourself a favor and grab my free Kick-Ass PT Moneymaker checklist at kickasspt.com/make more money. So you can feel worthy of being well paid as a trainer and see the growth opportunities that will explode your personal training business without having to worry that you're not good enough. So I'm Sensei Sarah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the next Incredible Insights episode.